Good morning. You are working real good on what you are making. Thank you. Thank you so much, Racine. How are you? I wanted to show you what I use to make scrubbies. This is what I'm using right now. I get this from Amazon. Whatever it says on there. If you go to this, you type in tool, nylon tool, or something along those lines. Or here's the nylon netting I got from Walmart. I think I buy 3 yards at a time. That way I don't have to tie as much. But if you get this, like this, it's 6 inches wide. I had my husband cut it down the middle. So it makes something this wide. So all these pink scrubbies that I've got are from this cake like this. This is 100 yards, I believe, in each roll. So you get a lot of scrubbies with that because you cut it in half. So you've got like 200 yards of 3-inch stuff to make it. So I've got a bunch of pink scrubbies right now, and that's what I'm using. This one has not been cut yet, but I just wanted to show you how I get it. They use this a lot to decorate for weddings. But I bought like one of each color almost back when it was like $10 a roll. Now it's like $13 a roll. So I've had it a little while. Anyway, I'm going to start crocheting it just like I do anything else. I'm just going to bunch it together and make my slip knot like I always do. Tighten it. Do you all have stuff to make scrubbies? Or you can practice with just yarn. But all I'm going to do is chain 2. And then in the second chain from the hook, which we never count the chain that's on our hook, for the second chain, which is the first chain that we made, we're going to make 6 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3. I tried letting people know that I was coming live on Facebook and on my community tab. I don't know if they understood it though. I also emailed Susan because she doesn't have a phone, a cell phone. And I can't find my cell phone right now. It's weird, I just had it, but now I can't find it. And I tried calling it, and it's on silent. Goes right to voicemail. 4. So Racine says, hello to Shatika. You have counted how many scrubbers you can make from your new roll. I am, oh, have I? I'm working on it. I gave one of them, the pink ones, away. Yeah, and this is all of the other ones. I've got 7 here, so 8 so far is what I've gotten. If you could get the nylon netting on sale, you probably can get more, but you have to tie a lot of ends together, which you don't have to work in. You just stuff them inside. But it's a little harder to work with because it's coarser. It works better to scrub your dishes. Doesn't work as good as Brillo pads or SOS pads at removing discolorations from your pans. But it works fine. I like the coarse ones. I like these ones. They all work. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. And now before I join it, I am going to take a piece of yarn because I'm working always in the round. Good morning, Tina. How are you? She says, good morning, Michelle. I gave you a thumbs up already. How are you doing today and what's going on with you? We're making scrubbies. If you want to work on this with us, you're more than welcome to, Tina. We're making scrubbies. I make lots of them. Racine says, hello, Tina. Okay, so I got 6 in my circle, and I put that yarn there to hold my spot. Let me know where each row begins and ends. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1. So then I go into the first single crochet, and I'm going to do 2 single crochets in each. I'm going to increase just like you increase for any other circular item. Your second row is 2 single crochets in each stitch. So I should have 12 when I'm done. I don't have any yarn in my hand right now. I just got up to look through my phone and seen you and thought I'd stop by. Well, thank you. Michelle, I think I was number either 4 or 5 thumbs up, and I'm not able to do anything with the crochet right now. I just got out of bed. You come over here early. I'm I'm up at 5:30 usually. So I do my live devotional at 6:30 in the morning. But yes, I'm normally get up early. I go to bed early, so I get up early. And Tina says, "Good morning, Racine. How are you doing? I'm sorry, I just got up. I forgot to get my glasses off the table." No worries. 3, 4. I'm so glad you're here, though, Tina and Racine and Shatika. I don't know if Shatika is still in here. Oh, boy. Normally, Tina and Susan are always on the looking at YouTube. So I figured they'll be in here soon. And Racine says, "I'm great. Thank you for asking." Okay. I am so glad you are all in here. The thing with working with this is it tends to come apart on your hook, and unless it's wound tight, it's easy to lose your hook in it. Racine says, "I was up with you, Michelle, earlier, and then I took a little nap." Well, that's cool. Michelle, I shared you out on Facebook. Thank you. I kind of shared myself out about the scrubbies video on my Facebook page also. So thank you. I told everyone I'll be on within an hour to talk about crocheting. So here I am. Yeah, so the tool, like Tina, this is how I buy it. It's in 6-inch things. I bought it on Amazon. I have my husband cut it down the middle, so it makes it this size, 3 inches. And then I crochet with this. You can also buy nylon netting and cut it into 1-inch strips. 1 to 2 inch normally is what I do. And that makes a coarser scrubby. But this stuff makes them nice and soft. They're good to get chunkies off your dishes, like dried on food or whatever. If it doesn't get rinsed right away, it usually gets harder, the food or whatever's on it, the plate or bowl. Racine says, "You are welcome." Tina says, "Okay, but I have no husband to cut it down the middle. I don't know if I'll be able to do that project. No one to cut it for me." I'm sure you could do it too, although the middle might get hard to cut through the center. The tool I buy at the fabrics department at Walmart, and it is thicker. You just make cut 1-inch strips, and Tiffany Hansen shows you how to cut it. So that might be another option, Tina. How much do you pay for it before Casey cuts it down? Well, I looked online and they went up in price since I bought it. When I bought it, it was $10 a roll like this. And now they're like $13 a roll. So it costs a little more this way than if you bought the tulle or the nylon netting from the craft department or fabric department. I think I paid either $1 to $1.50 a yard for the fabric netting, nylon netting. Tina says, Racine, you have a lot of tricks and tips. Please feel free to share one with me. I love making these scrubbies. I finished one at school last week, and one of the students yesterday or Thursday was her last day at the school, and she was moving, so I gave her a scrubby. So she was a senior, and she was moving to Arkansas this weekend, so. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14. There's my first round. I think that's right, but I don't think so. I'm not sure. I gotta recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think I put one too many. Tina says, you going to use all of those scrubbies by yourself? You're going to have enough for the whole year, probably. But I give them away to family and friends. You are so kind, Michelle, to do a kind giveaway. Thank you. I figured this is one thing I make a lot of. I'm happy to share these. I think I goofed with the beginning round. I added one too many stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Yep. Other people give away much nicer things, but I give away practical things. I consider these very practical. About how long will it take you to make one up, Michelle? If I don't talk and I'm concentrating, I could have one done in an hour. Normally I make two a day. On a regular basis. I mean, keep in mind, I've also got other things going on. This is not the only thing I've got going on. I've got projects galore. I just finished my basket yesterday, my owl basket. So that was, I was glad to get it done. I want to get my Casablanca done today too, today or tomorrow. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Then for the next row, I do 1 single crochet in the first single crochet and 2 single crochets in the next single crochet. Tina says I'm number 4, thumbs up. I had to make sure. Yep. You're number 4. And then 1 in the next and 2 in the next. And that's the pattern we're going to follow all the way around. Good morning, Elaine. Blessings to all. God bless you too, Elaine. How are you? Tina says that owl basket, how long did it take you to do? And what did you make it for? Maybe a week. The basket took a few days. The eyes took a day. There's 2 parts to the eye, 3 parts. There's the outer eye, the inner eye, which is kind of furry. I could have, or roughly, I could have done a like blue or green or another color eyes, but I wanted to keep it as close to the pattern picture as possible. And the nose is the same color as the pupil on the pattern, so that's what I went by. Oh. So about a week, I would say, Elaine or Tina. And Racine says hello to Elaine. Michelle, you put on the face so beautiful. Thank you. I just looked at the picture and got it as close to centered as I can. But thank you. Elaine says, I am doing good. Thank you for asking. Elaine says, good morning, Elaine. How you doing? What's up with you? Elaine says, I was watching the revival in Asbury. Oh man, that would be so wonderful. But we have to thank God for what's happening in our neck of the woods. I found that when I go to Connecticut, I'm sorry, but it doesn't feel it feels more worldly in Connecticut than it does here. I don't know why. But I'm from Connecticut, so. So Elaine says, hello, Tina and everyone. So we're making scrubbies. So this round 3 is chain 1 or single crochet in one and 2 single crochets in the next. And we're gonna do that all the way around till we get to the end, which I have marked with a spare piece of yarn. It's easier for me when I work in the round to use that as my stitch place marker. So what are your plans today, ladies? Parts of Connecticut is city, country, and valley. I live in the valley. Waterbury is the valley also, so I used to live in the valley. Racine says, I see what you are saying, Michelle, with being in the semi. I see how different people are treated. Yeah, I was in Connecticut going to school. My husband went to Connecticut for work. After he got out of the Navy, he went to school where his parents live for aircraft mechanic. And then he got hired on by Pratt and Whitney in Connecticut. So he was out there and nobody would really talk to him except for people at work. So he found it very hard to meet people. And people were rude because he had a heavy Western accent from Wyoming. And I think I was the first Connecticut person to talk to him and get to know him. Racing, yeah. Yep. And in Connecticut, people are not as friendly, I'd say, I think. We left Nebraska and going to Tennessee, spend 2 days at home, then drive to Alabama on Monday. Wow. On the road all the time. That's a trucker's life. I'm trying to see where I'm at now. Okay, I had 2 in here, 1 in there, 2 in there. Okay. Waterbury is a big city. The valley starts in Shelton up to Naugatuck. Uh-huh. But we're in the valley too. Okay, this is round 3 of the scrubby. Hey Enid, how are you? This is round 3. I did round 3 of the scrubby. How you doing, Enid? Racine says, we are looking on getting off the driving over the road with grandbabies coming. We want to be home more. Cool. Great idea, Racine. Elaine says, I am going to do my scrubbies on the loom because I don't like the feel of it. Very difficult to crochet for me. This is tulle. This is not the hard stuff. This is the nylon netting that I buy in the fabric department. It's a little coarser. That's kind of difficult. I don't know how to knit them on looms, scrubbies. Enid says, I'm okay. And yourself? I'm doing pretty well. I'm glad you are. Elaine says, hello, Enid. Racine says, Enid, hello. Yours is soft. This is tulle. This is I bought this from Amazon. They have a bunch of different colors. And I can't read that, but it's Tulle. Put that in the search engine in Amazon, and it'll come up. And I bought the biggest spools possible. These are 100 yards each. And since we cut them in half, I've got like 200 yards of this stuff to make scrubbies with. So far, I've made 8. This is number 9 with the pink. Mine is the rough one from Red Heart Scrubby. Oh, I haven't used that. I've had this quite a while, and I figured I'm going to use it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making scrubbies. Lots of scrubbies. And then I'll have giveaways with scrubbies and maybe something else. Now for the 4th row, I will single crochet in the first 2 stitches and do 2 single crochets in the next single crochet. Having coffee, and it is 30 degrees but feels like 21. It is 32 degrees here. I don't know what it feels like. I haven't watched the news or anything. Here it is sunny also. Still no snow, huh? Connecticut hasn't had any snow this year. or not enough to talk about? So we crochet one single crochet in the next two, and then two single crochets in the next stitch. So, but at the end of this row, you should have 24 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No snow, maybe we'll get it in May. It could be. 9, 10. Yeah. 11, 12. My brother-in-law, who lives in Casper, Wyoming, they've gotten snow in July before. I love your shawl. Thank you. This is a Bag-O-Day shawl pattern. I made it using a Premier bobbin. I put a barrette here to hold it shut. Otherwise, they tend to fall off my arm. Oh, now I remember. Yeah, we did a crochet along last weekend. Or was it the weekend before? So this weekend, I figured we would do scrubbies. So that's what I'm working on. $13, 14, 15, and 16. How does it feel? I love the colors. Thank you. It's nice and soft. It's Premier anti-pilling yarn. It's a 4-weight, and it is very soft. I love it. I think I'm going to make more stuff with the anti-pilling yarn because it's softer. Clothing items. I've got a lot of bobbins I bought when it was on sale. When Premier had it all on sale for $4 a bobbin, I bought, this is one bobbin. I made this whole thing with one bobbin. I like having something around my shoulders when I'm just sitting here. When I'm moving around, it's a different story because your blood is pumping and heating up my coffee. Okay. My coffee's getting cold too. I'm so glad you all are here. All right, this is the end of round 4. This is what I've got of round 4. Okay, so now for round 5, I will put 1 single crochet in the first 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. And then I will put 2 single crochets in the next single crochet. One, 2. And I will repeat this all the way around. 1, 2, 3. I don't know, Elaine, how did you have 2 cameras going at once on your videos? I don't know how to do that. So I did 1, 2, 3, and now I do 2 single crochets in the next one. 1, 2. I would love to be able to do that, Elaine. 1, 2, 3. I do it on StreamYard. How do you do it on StreamYard, though? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand how you get 2 cameras going at the same time. I have a document camera, so normally I could do one or the other. Racine says, Michelle, do you knit? I knit a little bit. Not very well. Once you are on StreamYard, then you put the invite link in the chat. Because you had one on your face and one on your hands doing the knitting or crocheting. I don't know how you did that. I could do one or the other. I've got the document camera, and then I could have it show my hands, what my hands are doing. Enid says like a webcam and a phone in a tripod or clamp. Elaine says with your other device, you click on the link to go up on the panel. Huh. Cool. I see. Like a guest. I do all this before I go live. Yeah. That's wonderful. Maybe I can do that sometime. I don't know. I think I needed someone to help me in person with that. But I'm going to have to try that sometime. Do you need a different email address or something to do that? Racine says, here is my tip. To put your stitches on the needles, crochet a chain, then pick up your stitches and right amount every time. Put your stitches on the needles. Pick up your stitches. Cool. Thank you for that, Racine. Elaine says, yes, start StreamYard on your laptop, then use your phone to go up on the panel. Awesome. So how did you learn that one, Elaine? That's pretty clever. Just a minute. Hello? Good morning. How are you? I'm good. Well, I figured you're always busy on Saturday mornings. Uh-huh. Right. Well, I'm glad you called. Yeah, everything's good. Jennifer's got a dress fitting on March 4th, and we're gonna probably be going out there for that. Yep. Next Saturday already? No, it's the Saturday after. Yep. Okay. Yep. What did you come up with the Joseph's box? Yep. Yeah. Right. Yeah. 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 Yep. Yes. Well, they said they weren't. It was delivered. They showed proof that it was delivered, but it was delivered at the wrong place when it happened to me. When I sent Jennifer that blanket I made, so no, never got anything. It's something you wanna complain about it, but who do you complain to? Exactly. But I Yeah, I know. It's stupid. Right. Yeah, right. Well, I hope you have a good day, Mom. All right. Love you too. Bye. Sorry, guys, I had to take that one. It was my mom. Here is my tip, okay? I read that. StreamYard. I do that for getting my sock stitches ready. Cool. And Enid says, my daughter asked me to knit her a pair of socks. However, I don't relish spending all that time, and she leaves them randomly in the house. I hear you, Enid. Both my kids just throw their socks, shoes, coats, etc. It's kind of annoying. Yep, it is. Elaine says, I figured it out because I didn't have anyone to help me. I asked one time, but no one helped me, so I went up as a guest. Good for you. I'm so glad you figured it out, Elaine. Racine says, you are fine on taking your call. Oh, thank you. Elaine says, I hear you inherited stitches. I have made stuff for people and they don't use them, or they don't treat them the way you would treat them. I know. I know exactly what you mean. But yeah, that was my mom. And she doesn't stay home. Let's put it that way. So if she calls you, you better take that call, or else you may not be able to get a hold of her when you call her back. Yeah. Elaine says, so I stopped making things for them. Well, that's cool. One, two, three, okay. So I'm on round 5 of my scrubby, where you single crochet in the 3 stitches and then 2 single crochets in the next single crochet to increase. Elaine says, you know more or less who likes handmade stuff and those who don't. Uh-huh. Yeah. 1, 2. And I got some good news. I'm so thrilled about this. And you all probably have heard me say it, but both my daughter and my daughter-in-law crochet now. I am so happy. I taught my daughter-in-law the basics. When my son went off to college, she would come over and we'd spend some time together doing stuff. And then when she was going to college at the time, she didn't really mess with it until after she graduated from college. What is my news? Both my daughter and daughter-in-law crochet is my news. Hello, Tina. Racine says, congratulations on teaching your daughter-in-law how to crochet. I gave both of them kits, crochet kits like you buy on Amazon with a bunch of all different size hooks and other things in it like stitch markers and measuring tape and all that, scissors, snips. Enid said, sad face passion. My daughter does wear my knit socks. I taught her where to put them after, but they are huge on her. And Elaine says, Enid says, but my sock drawer is crammed because I put my knit mittens in there, which she also wears. Wow. And Racine says, did you teach your daughters how to crochet? Are you talking to me or to Enid? I taught my daughter-in-law, I gave her the hooks and I taught her how to hold a crochet hook and chain stitch when she was little, but she never wanted to learn beyond that. But now she does. And she did, because her fiance loves knit stuff, crocheted stuff. Elaine says, Michelle, that is awesome. Now they can come and crochet sometimes with you. Yes. And they could take some of my yarn. Please do. Enid says, I am going to need to teach her to knit. I have tried crochet also. She's about to turn 10. That's the age, Enid, to teach her that stuff. What a way to spend time with your daughter and daughter-in-law, right? You know, one day my husband and I went there in, I forget when it was, November, I think. We went to my son and daughter-in-law's house and on a Friday, and on Saturday we drove up to where my daughter lives, about 2 hours from my son. And since she's the matron of honor at my daughter's wedding, we went together to watch my daughter go for a dress fitting, the wedding dress. And beforehand, we were just sitting around talking before her appointment at her house. And it was so nice to just talk, the three of us. And it was so nice to see that my daughter and daughter-in-law get along so well. It's wonderful. Elaine, you're only a year younger than me. I would have had to be a year old when you were born, but yes, you can come and get some yarn. But from what I hear, you have a bunch of yarn. Enid says, I saw a sampler cross-stitched in the 19th century that a 10-year-old girl stitched. Some were stitched by even younger girls. Yeah. Back then, that's what mothers would sit their daughters down and teach them all the handicraft stuff because they had no TV, computers, cell phones. They didn't have all that. So they learned young. To help you with the yarn. I'll be right over. Come on over. You're more than welcome, Elaine. And Enid and Racine. Racine, you guys drive a truck. You can make it here anytime very easily. Elaine says, yes, I have like 10 totes. I do have my share of yarns. I'm wondering if they would really like to have bobbins, because I've got a lot of bobbins. I've got a lot of yarn. And I think I do have more than you, Elaine. I need to get rid of some. Enid says, LOL, 10 totes. That's rookie numbers. You've got to bump those numbers up, Passion. It depends how much room you have to store the stuff, okay? And I guess I have too much room because I've got a lot of yarn. Those are rookie numbers. I like that. You're funny. Yeah, I probably have 10 totes in my basement or the equivalent. I don't have totes, but I don't have 10 totes. I have like 5 or 6. But then I've got some in drawers. I've got some. Then I've got my 30 cubicles of yarn. To be honest, I was oh, wait. I'm messing up. Enid says I have 8 giant totes and a filled max size calyx. I don't know what that is. Also some yarn in the ottoman in the living room. To be honest, I was sweating, worried how many more bins of yarn are in the garage. I don't have any in the garage. So I've got that going for me. Racine says, Michelle, Wednesday and yesterday, I was 2 hours from you driving out to Nebraska and now going to Tennessee. If you want, you can stop over here, Racine. I can load you up. Elaine says, yes, Enid, LOL. So, Michelle, you hear that I don't have enough, LOL. I never bought bobbins. Oh, so you want my bobbins, do you? Tina says, good morning, Ingrid. I think she meant Enid. My totes are 18-gallon ones. Oh, wow. Okay, I thought they were 10-gallon ones. The kind I buy at Walmart. I got 3 of those. I've got some 13-gallon ones. Wait, I don't know what size they are, to tell you the truth. Tina says, good morning, inherited stitches. That might work better for me. Okay. And Enid says, a calyx is an IKEA cubbyhole shelf. I have the biggest one they sell. I've got a cubbyhole shelf too. I've got 30 cubbies. Enid says, hi, Rose. And Racine says, Michelle, next time we come out, I'll tell Tom we are stopping to see you and pick up some yarn. LOL. You're more than welcome, Racine. Enid says, I have baskets in my calyx, although I wish my husband had gotten me the woven sort of straw ones. They're nicer. How about making your own? Enid, I could post the picture of the link for the owl basket that I just made. You don't have to make a face on it. It's a pretty basket. Elaine says, LOL. And Enid says, mine are 18-ish also. I'm going to drop the link for the baskets. These are nice baskets. And you don't have to put a face on it. Nah, I have fabric ones. Those were kind of spendy. Okay. Well, I'm going to post it anyway. And I pinned it. Ellie, hey, says, good morning, Michelle and everyone. Can't stay, but left a thumbs up for you. Thank you. Everyone take care and have a great day. You too, Ellie. Thank you for coming. The basket came out very nice. Thank you, Elaine. I put the link there and I pinned it up to the top for the owl basket. Even without the face, it's a very pretty basket. So if you want to make it, it's easy to follow. Michelle, I have to cook my breakfast, but I'll let you run. All right. Cool beans. Okay, so now I'm done with round 5. For the center here, you can pull your center end to make it a little tighter, but you can crochet it towards the end as you work on it some more. Elaine says, I'll be back if you are still here. I am hungry. Okay. What are you making, Elaine? I'm hungry too. But for mine, see, when you use this, you only do 4 rows because it's thicker, coarser. But with this, I did 5 here, but I'm doing another one. I do 6 for these, for this size. And to do for the 6th row, what I do is I single crochet in the first 4. I put 1 single crochet in the first 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I put 2 single crochets in the very next one. Bacon, eggs with cheese. No bread for me. All right, sounds good, Elaine. Normally I have eggs and cheese. Usually not on bread. Yesterday it was sausage, eggs, and cheese. So you did 4 single crochets and then 2 single crochets in the next single crochet. And I will repeat that all the way around. Single crochet in the next 4 single crochets. 3, 4. And then I will do 2 single crochets in the next single crochet. At the end of this round, I will have 36 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 in the next one. Single crochet in the next 4. 2, 3, 4, and 2 single crochets in the next single crochet. And then single crochet in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 single crochets in the next one. I always eat breakfast. Very rarely do I not eat breakfast. And I need more coffee too, but I don't want to get it until I'm done with this row. 1, 2, 3. What happened? I goofed somewhere on this row. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. Wow. I don't know what I did. 1, 2, 3. No, I got it right. So you almost never eat breakfast? I almost always eat breakfast. You can make this as many rounds as you want. I've done 6 rounds here. I think this is big enough for me, what I want. My next row, I'm going to do 1 single crochet in each single crochet. So I will have 36 single crochets in this round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. My cheapskate coffee, yay. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 'Instant Kirkland Swiss Miss marshmallows, a splash of half and half, and a splash of peppermint mocha creamers. Wow. You really treat yourself with your coffee. I put French vanilla coffee mate in mine. That's it. We buy the expensive coffee. We order ours from, it's from Indonesia, Sumatra. Dark Sumatra Mendelheim. Yeah, I rarely drink coffee, so when I do, I make it sassy. That's cool. That's great, Enid. All right. I'm almost done with my round of single crochets. I keep hearing a thump thump, and I'm wondering if someone's shutting a car door nearby or something. That's why I keep looking away. We don't have a conventional coffee machine anymore. My husband does some weird other method. Ah, I think I know what you guys have. We used to have one of those too. We kept it on and it burnt up. A Turkish coffee maker, I think it's what it's called. My husband loves his coffee. So whatever he wants for his coffee to try to make it better, yeah, we're getting it. Okay, I need to go get more coffee. Hello, Revant. How are you? Good morning. How are you doing today? Racine says, Revant, hello. How are you this morning? For you, it's late afternoon. I'll be right back. I gotta get more coffee. Let's see. I'm doing great. Thank you, Michelle Racine, for coming to the live stream yesterday. Oh, you're welcome. It was my pleasure. It's 9:11 p.m. on bed getting ready to sleep. All right. Racine says, I learned lots from your live, Ravon. Thank you for doing your live. That was great. Ravon says, Racine, I watched your video today. Awesome. And Enid says, I was in bed at 9:30 last night. So was I, in Enid, but Central Time. Ravon says, Inherited Stitches, your comments woke me up just now. Ravon says, saw the notifications and replied to all of them, and then went to your channel, watched a bunch of shorts, enjoyed and commented, and came here. Inherited Stitches. And Ravon says, Racine, thank you. Enid's got a smiley face. I am no night owl. Never have been. Neither have I, Enid. Ravon, thank you for seeing it. Yeah. So now that I did a round of single crochets on this scrubby, I will start decreasing. Okay. So in order to decrease, I'm gonna single crochet in the first 4 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to decrease, I will go into the next single crochet, pull up a loop, and go in the next single crochet and pull up a loop. So I've got 3 loops on my hook. I will yarn over and go through all 3 loops. That's my 5th stitch of and I will continue this all the way around. So I will do 4 single crochet in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I will do a decrease, which is crocheting the next 2 stitches together. That's my decrease. So I did have 10 stitches now so far in this round. And I will have 30 stitches when I get it all the way around. Racine, I honestly thought you were Asian from your thumbnail, but then I watched your video. You are an American. Wow, Michelle, you got new subs almost at 700. Yeah, last Saturday I had 702 last weekend, and then the next morning I was down to 694 and 693, and YouTube keeps taking them away. So you got to make sure you're still subscribed to everyone that you subscribe to, because they take them away. 1, 2, 3. I heard my phone. I don't know where it's at, but I heard it. And then I decrease. Yes, that keeps happening around. Yep. So now since I just did a decrease, I do single crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will single crochet the next 2 together, which will make a decrease. So I'm making the 2 stitches into 1. So I did that. Now I single crochet in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I single crochet the next 2 together. I've got one more pattern, one more repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm Spanish, Italian, and Indian, says Racine. Yes, I was born here in America. Which Indian, says Ravant? Enid says, I was born in Canada, lol. Racine says, Chippewa Indian. I have some Indian in me too, and other than that, it's all French. Canadian. Ancestors came from France. Back in the 1600s, they moved to Canada. Chippewa Indian, Aztec Indian. Okay. I have Mi'kmaq tribe in my blood. Enid says, to Quebec, Michelle? Yes, the province of Quebec. My father is from Canada, Shawinigan, near Shawinigan, a small town, Saint Boniface. Ravan says, cool. I haven't been to Canada since in 25 years. So, Matisse, Michelle? I don't know much about the politics up there. But wasn't he the governor or whatever they call him, prime minister? Ravan says, I need to get that DNA test. Why bother? To find out how likely you're going to have heart disease or how likely you are to get a stroke or whatever, cancer. I don't want to know. Enid says, I am also American. I haven't been near Canada in 13 years. Ravant says, I might be 1% cat. Don't like showers. Métis is a group of Canadians that have French and Native ancestry, kinda. Métis. I don't know about that. My father was born in Canada in a small town near Shawinigan, Trois-Rivières. Yeah, Quebec. In French, that's how you pronounce it. Quebec. Okay, so now that I'm done, look at how the decreasing is making it look like a dome. It's gonna keep going that way. So now that I did 4 stitches and then a decrease, now I do 3 stitches and then a decrease. I saw Quebec in that Just for Laughs gag TV show. I haven't seen that. Enid says, geez, for an unpleasant Anglo, I'm sure picky about French words. I had to study French in elementary school, and I have had a few Quebecois friends over the years. You can call me one of the Quebecois friends too. I lived there when I was young. I have relatives in Quebec. Uh-huh. So now I'm gonna single crochet in the first, do one single crochet in the first 3 stitches of this row. I lose count once I start decreasing rows of what row number I'm on. And then I will do decrease in the next 2 stitches. I will crochet them together. And I will keep repeating that. Single crochet in the next 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we will do a decrease in the next 2 stitches. So we'll make 1 stitch out of the 2 to decrease. And we will keep repeating that. Single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 2, 3. And then we will decrease over the next 2. We'll make it 1 stitch. At the end of this round, we will have 24 stitches. I went to Quebec City when I was a kid in the 80s. I also went to Quebec City with my French class in high school, when I was in high school in the 80s, early 80s. Bravant says, one of my ex-girlfriends lives in Quebec. Well, that's cool. Have you ever been there, Bravant? Enid says, oh, Star, the plot thickens. You're funny. Gotta figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, 1, 2. I think I went to Quebec City. It had the really old town parts. Yep, I've been there. We were there for the Ice Sculpture Festival when we went in February one year. What's with the gremlin emoji? Ravant says, nope, never been there. She is from India. She went to Quebec and got a new boyfriend. Oh. Sorry about that, Ravant. One, 2. Oh, that's a cat? It's an ugly cat. Oh, dear. Ravant says, it's okay, Michelle. She was bleeding my money, always at the restaurants and partying. Well, you're better off without her, Ravant. Well, Quebec is absurdly cold in winter, So she's suffering, I guess. Maybe you'll sleep more soundly. Well, he'll have money in the bank or in his pocket. Yes, I am better off without her. Uh-huh. Don't mean to make light of the situation, but yeah, you're better off without her. The cat prefers aesthetically. Oh man, you're funny, Enid. Ravon says, haha, in inherited stitches. Cringe. Maybe her and her ex-husband can get together. I'm still working on this round, guys. I'm gonna go get my toast out of the toaster though once I'm done with this round. You've got an awful lot of emojis there, Enid. And I don't know what they all mean. So emojis drive me crazy. Why, is he rich? She is like a magnet to riches. Oh. Let me see here. What am I doing? I need 24 stitches. Poo, hands covering eyes, nausea, etc. Oh, okay. Racy Michelle, how does Casey cut your fabric? He takes this and cuts it right down the middle. This one I cut myself. If you want to, I got the idea from Tiffany Hansen. She shows you how to cut it, how to fold your material and cut it so that they're about an inch thick. And then I roll each of them up. She doesn't. She just ties them all together and then rolls it all in a ball. I don't like doing it that way. And I just use big, strong, heavy duty scissors that cut well. Enid says, no, but maybe he will bamboozle her like he did me. I'm not very smart. Yeah, probably. And it says, is that enough tulle to make a very garish dress? Probably. Depends how garish you want to get. Enid says, I need to get scissors. I keep forgetting. Why, do you want some of this? Do you need some of this? Enid says, I love that word, bamboozle. He he he. Racine says, does Casey use a straight edge with knife to cut it? Yeah, kitchen knife is what he used to cut my last ones of these. Enid says, go big or go home. No, haha. I need to learn crocheting. It's very calming, therapeutic. It's good for the mind. Keeps your hands busy. Your chickens will be thrilled that you have another item to occupy your time. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 20. I need one more single crochet on this round. Sure, Star says Enid, but scissors are for cutting banana leaves to feed my chickens. Chickens eat banana leaves? I didn't know that either. Okay. So I'm done with this round where I decreased and I have only 24 stitches going around this one. Yeah, I didn't know that either. But chickens will eat whatever you put in front of them. I'm thinking anything that is not meat. I don't know if chickens eat meat. I think they're herbivores, but I'm not positive. I've never had chickens. I know they eat grain. Here, that's what made a bunch of them die here in the States, why our egg prices went up so much. Yes, big chickens pluck the leaves with their beaks and eat it, but baby chicks need smaller pieces. Yep. So now, since I've got 24, my next round will have 18. So that means divide that by 6, they should be 3 per thing. So I will single crochet in the first 2 and then do 2 single crochet or a decrease, which is single crochet the next 2 stitches together is my decrease. Star says, my roosters hunt and eat bearded dragons. Oh, wow. How many roosters do you have, Ravant? And how are the baby chicks doing? No, they eat bugs, Enid said. I saw this guy who gets rid of wasps' nests. He feeds the nests to his chickens, and it's pretty wild. They love grubs. Cool. Maybe we need like 100 chickens in our yard to eat all the grubs. Whoa, star. Yeah. And termites, cockroaches, beetles, bugs, etc. I thought they ate produce also. Like I've heard of people feeding their chickens cantaloupe, honey, melons, summer squash. They cut them up and let them peck at the insides of them. Baby chicks, 5 out of 15 baby chicks are alive. A flu hit us hard. People lost around 50 chickens last week. Wow. So sorry for that, Revant. Yep. I'm so sorry about that, Revant. I've been praying for you every day. Has its ups and downs. Yep. I will be right back. Ravant says, thank you, Michelle. Enid has a sad face. The rest are recovering good, says Ravant. I'm glad. Racine says, Ravant, so sorry to hear about your chickens. Ravant says, I have put 9 eggs under another hen on the Valentine's Day. They should be out of their eggs on March 7th. Awesome. Thank you, Inherited and Racine. And Enid's got a cute little heart there with big eyes. A bagel with jelly. I got hungry. Just for you, I will remove the spoon. Ha ha. Reminds me of an old joke. Do tell. Tina says, good morning, Star. Michelle, I'm still here with you. Well, welcome. I'm taking a break from making a scrubby. Enid says, Doctor, I get a terrible pain in my eye when I drink coffee. Ravant says, hello, Crafts. Enid says, Doctor says, take the spoon out of the cup, you idiot. That's awesome. Racine says, Michelle, so what is Casey doing today? He's working this morning. Our insurance is due next month or in a few weeks, so he figured he would work so we could have more money. Ravant says, inherited stitches cracking up. So there are people like me out there today. Just for you, Ravant. Okay, here is a local village joke. Okay, let's go on with the jokes. Okay, here is your joke. All right. I'm not good at remembering jokes. Just make sure it's clean. What do you call an angry carrot? What do you call an angry carrot? A redhead? That's my guess. Steamed vegetable. That works. A man goes to the doctor and says, "Doctor, whenever I sleep, I dream of weird animals running around me." Is there a punchline, Ravant? Doctor says, "Don't tie your chickens to your cot in the night." Man, that's one of those you want to make sure your chickens are safe, right? So you sleep with your chickens. Ravant says people here do that. I believe it. Okay, another joke. Okay, you got another joke for us, Ravant? An elephant and an ant play hide and seek. The ant hides inside a temple. Okay. The elephant finds the ant. Mm-hmm. The ant in shock asked the elephant, "How did you find me?" And what did the elephant say? The elephant says, "I saw your shoes outside the temple." Yeah. That's pretty good. Funny. Here we don't take our shoes off to go to church. Ravan says, "Okay, one last joke and an answer to world's most popular question." Enid says, "I used to go to a Zen kind of group, and our shoes came off. It was an eternity ago. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Does it matter? I'd say the chicken. God made the chicken first to lay the egg." The answer is who cares? Are you going to answer it, Ravan? We're waiting. Come on, you're killing me over here with the suspense. Yeah, right. Are you still here, Ravan? Chicken came first because the egg comes from the behind. Yeah, I didn't see it at first. Sorry. Yeah, that's cool. Chicken came first. Uh-huh. It's almost like, how do you make a hormone? We shouldn't go there. Racine is back. Okay, in bag. No, never mind that one. I'm on the next round now of decreases, so I single crochet in the one of the single crochets, and then I do two together. What is algebra? Okay, one more, and then I'm gonna sleep. Algebra is a type of math in real life, but I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for a joke. It's a bra to hold up the algae. LOL, any more guesses? Suspenders for algae is my guess. Haha, I never heard that before. That's funny. Well, what is the answer? That's my guess. So tell us what the punchline is. That was my best guess. Algebra means when all the zebras come together for a convention, it's called algebra. Okay. Zebras and algebra. I like my answer better. Ravon says, well, yours was funnier. Yeah, I kind of thought so too. Never thought algae was a human. No, it's not. Algae is the stuff you get in the pond water or oceans. I think of it as seaweed almost. Yes, algae is good. Okay, so I got a decrease here. single crochet and decrease, single crochet, and decrease, see, my count is off, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11. Tomorrow I'm going to church and learn to make ice cream. Wonderful. What flavor? What flavor ice cream are you making in Sunday school? Ooh, yum. What flavor do you know? Awesome, Star. Yeah. Sunday, not Sunday. Okay. Ah, it's a joke. I thought you were done with the jokes. Hope it's not coffee flavor. Blah. I guess Enid doesn't like coffee flavored ice cream, but she likes coffee with a bunch of sassy stuff in it. Okay, so now I've got 12 stitches going around, and I'm gonna decrease all the way around, so I'll have 6 stitches when I'm done with this round. Ravon says, I like dark chocolate with chocolate chips and honey. I never tried honey in ice cream. That might be my next flavor that I try. Actually, my next topping, I think I did have something like that in Jamaica. Vanilla with honey in it, honey flavored vanilla ice cream. They had their pistachio ice cream was incredible. It was delicious. Never had better pistachio ice cream. Rebel Canners, hello. We're talking about telling jokes. Yes, pour some hot honey over the vanilla or chocolate. Ooh, yum. Sounds good, Ravanth. Got one more to go. This is what my scrubby looks like right now, but I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna cut this leave about 4 inches or 5 inches. Cut that. Now I'm gonna put it in the slip stitch in the next single crochet and put the end of the yarn through that and through the stitch on my hook. Pull it out. Now I'm gonna make it so that the top and bottom are connected. See, there's the center, and here's the center on this side. And then I take, I can either do a yarn needle or I could use my crochet hook. Hello, Joanne, how are you? I have a tutorial on making caramel. It is just milk and sugar, but use sweetened condensed milk or sweetened condensed coconut milk. Awesome, I'm gonna have to check that out. Never tried caramel, but would like to. Ravant, you come to the States, you can try anything you want. Ravant says, hello, Rebel Canners. Thanks for coming to the live stream yesterday. I want to try that. Let's see. I missed some of the beginning comments. Yeah, hope it's. I told you my husband, the ice cream joke, he rolled his eyes at me. Have you tried caramel, Star? And Star has not. Pour some hot honey over the vanilla or chocolate. I read that. Racine, that's funny. Never tried caramel, but would like to. Hello, Rebel Canners, yes. And I have a tutorial on making caramel. Racine says, hi to Rebel Canners. Joanne says, hey, Michelle and Chatters. Hello. How are you, Joanne? I will check it out, Rebel. Awesome. Yeah, me too. Rebel says, hi, Racine, with lots of tips. And that's a good scrubby, says Ravanth. Joanne, hello, says Racine. Enid says caramel is delicious. Yes. Enid says chef's kiss. Caramel and apple slices make an almost healthy snack. Almost. Yes. Very good. So this is my scrubby. I put the hook through both of the middles of the front and the back side. I pull this through. And then I work on sewing up that hole in the middle because it's kind of big with this I would use a yarn needle, but I don't know where it is right now. And then, so this way, my two sides will not come apart now. So then I bring it back through the other side, not through the middle, because the middle is gonna probably where it came from, but through another hole. And I bring it through to the other side. And then what I'm gonna do is work on tying a knot there. Joanne says, hey, Racine with lots of tips. Ravant says, ooh, sounds yummy. And Ravant says, namaste, Joanne. So now all I'm gonna do is try to knot it, seal it shut, because I'm not going to there's no really tight knot, and I'm not gonna tighten it anymore other than going through the side of one of these and go through a place near where this came out, got tied to, wrap it around and pull it through. And I can hide this as much as I can inside the scrubby. Sometimes I need to go around it to another area of the scrubby to pull the rest in to the middle from. But this is my scrubby, and it fell on the floor. Hi, Susan. How are you? She says, hi, all, and hi, Ravant. Ravant says, Peppermint, hello. Peppermint is asking, how is your dad, Ravant? Rebel, LOL, almost. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, the caramel and apple slices. Sounds good to me. I love it. Susan says hi to Enid. Ravant says, my father is well, healing quickly. Thank you for keeping my family in your prayers. You're welcome, Ravant. And Susan said, no problem. So I did a tutorial on making scrubbies. It took me 2.5 hours, but there you go. When you're talking and trying to converse with other people while you're doing it, it takes a little longer. But my scrubbies, I've got a bunch of them in here. Racine said, Michelle, you did great on your scrubby. Thank you. I work hard at it. I like it. I enjoy them. And people like getting them. So, I mean, even people who aren't lovers of homemade items, they love the scrubbies. So I keep making them. Something that everybody's gonna appreciate. The best thing about these scrubbies, you don't have to work in the ends. You just stuff them in the middle. Ravan says, is a scrunchie a crochet item too? A scrunchie, yes, it can be. You take one of those elastics that you tie your hair back with and you crochet around it like this. And you crochet around it. So that's how I make scrunchies. Do you want to learn? Do you have some of these at home? Would you like to try? I've got some yarn here. We can work on that too next time. Oh, your girlfriend did. Whatever you do, Ravant, make sure your girlfriends have the same belief system as you do. Otherwise, it won't work. Susan said, came out great. Thank you. I like making scrubbies. Ravant says they don't, so I had to let them go. Well, I'm sure you could find a lot of them here with the same beliefs as you, Ravant. Same faith, Christian. Yep. I was alone on Valentine's Day. That is so sad, Ravant. But you know, it's better to be true to your God than to forsake your God and do what everybody else is doing. Ravant says, yes, I agree, Michelle. So I have never made a scrubby. When you get home, Susan, I will send you some. You have no need for them there in the rehab hospital. But when you get home, I will send you some, Susan. Racine said, well said, Michelle. I agree with you. I've learned a lot over the years. And that is one area, I mean, the Bible says, do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. Right? Ravant says, thank you. I'm going to sleep. Okay. Good night, Ravant. Hope you sleep well. Take care. God bless you. Susan says, you are never alone with God, Valentine's Day or not, Ravant. Yep. Racine says, yes. Be true to yourself. I like that. unequally yoked with the unbelievers. I will remember that. Thank you. You're welcome. It says so in the Bible. Do you know where that is, Ravant? In the Bible. Amen, Peppermint, says Ravant. And amen, Racine. Be true to yourself. Do not let go of what you believe to be true. True, thanks a bunch. No, but I will search it. All right. When I find my phone, I will search it too. My cell phone. Do not be unequally yoked, Y-O-K-E-D, with unbelievers. 2 Corinthians 6:14. Cool. And Rebel says, good night, Star Homestead, India. Yeah, sleep well, Ravant. Thank you for all the blessings. Have a great day, Michelle Racine, Peppermint Stitches. Thank you, Ravant. You have a good night's sleep. Rebel says, like the yoke of oxen. Yes. Ravant says, have a great day, Rebel Canners. Racine says, take care, Ravant. It was so good to be on here today. I got to show you how I make a scrubby. Yes, Rebel, I posted a short on Oxcart today. Awesome. All right. I'll have to check that out too, Ravant. Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial or chat time, joke time. It was fun. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will go check that out, Star Homestead, India. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Sleep well, Mr. Rabant. Racine says, I'm going to go see it, Rabant. Yep, me too. We'll see you all later. All right, I'm going to go check that out and go check out Rebel Canners because I haven't gotten to it yet. I'll see you all next time. I may be on later tonight. I will let you know. If I'm not, I'll at least put up a video. Bye, everyone, says Rebel Canners. Bye. Have a great day, everyone, in the States, and nighttime for Ravant. Take care. Enjoy yourself. Hope it's a good weekend for you all. Bye.